Hey guys, doing some more questions for the gram today. Let's dive right in. Dr. Ish, I have a question. I'm 53, my wife is 42. We both made mistakes to one another prior to and since we've been married. My wife is insecure about me initially talking and bragging to my female friends about her before we got married. That's interesting. I constantly try to get her to meet them as well. She also has a problem with my lifestyle back when I was single. All right. We said we forgive one another, but my wife will not let it go. Therefore, most disagreements turn into an argument about those mistakes on my part. She continues to hold a grudge and is vindictive. Tit for tat. Keeping drama going, but of course she blames me. How can I get her to take responsibility for her part so we can get past this and have a peaceful life? Well, I really like this question. Number one is from a guy, so we can talk about it from that perspective. Number two is because what they're going through, a lot of us have and are continuing to go through, which is that cycle of how do we break that cycle of arguments, right? I don't know if you guys noticed, but 70% of the arguments couples have are about the exact same three issues over and over and over again, just in different ways. Think about the last 10 arguments you've had, guarantee they've been about the same exact 2 or 3 issues, if not that. So, and the reason we argue, there are only 2 reasons that we ever fight as couples, right? Only 2. Who loves who more and who's in charge? Think about it. Who loves who more and who's in charge? Well, you cheated that time, and it really hurt my feelings, and it really made me question how lovable I was, and it really made me question if I was enough for you, right? So maybe I love you more than you love me, and that doesn't feel good, right? I told you to make that left turn back then. If you had made it when I told you to, we wouldn't be late, and I wouldn't have to walk through the door all embarrassed, right? I need to be in control. Think about it. Think about it. Think about your arguments in that framework, and that will help you diffuse a lot of that. Now, specifically, what can I do to help you guys today? So I think because you guys are still arguing about it, that tells me she hadn't gotten past it. She's not over it. She's not done with it, right? And probably the reason why she's not done with it is she probably hadn't really heard a great apology from you. Just, right? I'm sure you've apologized for it in multiple ways over and over, but she hasn't gotten it in a way that she can receive it yet. So I'm going to teach you how to make an apology today. And this is going to be difficult for you because what she's asking you to apologize for is not only something you did, but it's who you were, right? It was a part of you back then. This is who I was back then, right? This is what I thought back then. This is how I acted back then. This is what my attitudes were towards women back then. And she's not allowing for the possibility that who you were then is no longer who you are now, right? So what we can never do is get to the part where we're trying to figure out what part of ourselves we're accepting today. Well, today I'm going to accept this part of me because it's good and it can get some love, but that part I'm not. That once you start doing that, that leads you down the road of living a life that's not wholehearted, and you're going to have a very hard time finding any joy and any peace. So I don't want you to apologize for who you were. I don't even want you to apologize for the thing you did. I need you to apologize for what the thing you did to her. Let me say that again. I need you to apologize to her for what the thing you did to her. How did it make her feel? Right? Did it hurt her feelings? In what way? Did it make her question her lovability? Did it tap into her insecurity, right? Did it threaten how she feels about herself as a woman showing up into the world? Did it trigger some old hurt she had and now she just stacks you on top of that hurt and lumps all of you guys in the same category? So if you don't know what that did to her, now you got to have a conversation and sit down and listen and let her tell you what that was one last time. Not 10 more times, not 5 more times, one last time, and then you're going to apologize in a way that she can really mean it. No phones, no kids, you and her in a room, eye to eye, having a conversation. Now, after that conversation, then you need to tell this woman exactly what she means to you today, right? This is why I'm here today. This is why I've been showing up today. This is what I want for us today. This is what I would love to be able to give you today, right? This is how I want us to be able to feel today. This is also what I need and want from you today, right? Have that conversation. 2 very important talks, and y'all can move past this. Now, mama, to you, I wonder what it is that's stopping you from forgiving him, right? I wonder what that's doing for you. I wonder what you're getting out of it. Does it help you feel better? Does it help you feel more in control? Does it help you feel more powerful? Do you get to take the moral high ground in the relationship and help him feel bad for who he was and maybe still parts of who he is? And if any of those things are true, is that helping you feel better in this relationship? Is this helping y'all be happy? Sounds like not. Sounds like not. So he said that you both did some things. And so my guess is he also has some things he needs to let go that you did. And so it may be time for you to apologize to him as well. And it may be time for you to tell him what he means to you, right? It's the only reason we keep showing up, because we still think we can make each other happy, right? You're 42, he's 53, you still got time left. It's not over. The clock hadn't run out yet, right? But what I don't want to have happen is what happens with a lot of men, which is you accuse me of something. You accuse us of something over and over and over again. We haven't done it. We can't convince you that we didn't do it, and that we're not doing it, but we're still getting punished for it. So the man mind is going to say, well, hell, if I'm getting punishment for it, I'm already experiencing the consequences, I might as well go out and do it, right? Don't want that to happen. My guess is maybe a little bit already has, right? Now, the good news for you is you're 53, so you kind of past that level of thinking. At 53, we are no longer reacting to what everybody else is doing to us, and we're just kind of showing up, trying to live our best life. So I hope that's where you guys are. I like this question because it's thoughtful. I like this question because it shows me you've already been trying and you're just looking for a few new tools. So try those two things. Tell her that you're sorry for what the thing you did to her. And then tell this woman what you mean to her. And let me know how it goes. Hope this makes sense. Bye-bye.